There we go. Yeah, we do have two National FFA officers live here in the studio with us. And so please help me in joining National Vice President of the Central Region, Kristen Schmidt, and the National Vice President of the Southern Region, Stephen McBride. Hey guys, how are you? Thanks for being here. Welcome to Nashville. What exactly brought you here?
Well, we are traveling this year with the National Officer Team. There's 6 of us, and we travel about 100,000 miles apiece from Alaska to Puerto Rico and Maine to Hawaii. We actually spent a couple of weeks in Japan meeting with the future farmers of Japan in January. And right now we're doing some foundation and partner visits with some of our FFA supporters, and really thankful for RFD-TV and the whole program here for everything that they do for FFA.
Well, we are thankful for everything you guys are doing. Now, I want to talk more about Japan. I actually lived in Japan for a year, so I have a great respect for everything that they do over there. What exactly did you do in your time there? Kristen?
Absolutely. We spent about 10 days there kind of digging into their agricultural industry and seeing how they do agricultural education. So here in the United States, we have this 3-component model that makes up the structure of our agricultural education classes. And when that model works effectively, we really see our mission of premier leadership, personal growth, and career success come to life in the lives of our students. So we wanted to kind of take a magnifying glass and look at the agriculture industry in Japan, the wonderful relationships we have between American and Japanese consumers and producers, as well as that agricultural education component.
Well, obviously traveling overseas and getting to have a look at the ag industry in Japan, what would you say that you learned the most in your time there?
I think over in Japan, the biggest thing that I took away was how different their culture is and how strange it was for us to see just everything that they were all about. You know, all the different foods that we don't exactly have here, and all those interactions that were strange for us. But the biggest takeaway I had was how similar we were and how much of a passion those students and those people had for agriculture, and how they were excited to learn about our farms and what we were doing and kind of what life was like in America. So it was really awesome to see that back and forth conversation and how they were just a bunch of normal people just like us. And
That's right.
That was really cool.
What about you, Kristen?
Probably very similar to what Stephen said. We had an opportunity to stay with the host family, which had a member of an FFJ student in that family, and my family was phenomenal. I wouldn't trade them for the world. And through the time that I spent with them, you know, we didn't speak the same language, we didn't like the same food, we didn't even have the same kind of living conditions.
Right.
But during that time, I realized that a lot of things were the same. Nana, my host sister's passion for agriculture was the same as mine. Our excitement about engaging folks in the agriculture industry and telling that story was the same. We knew how to love the same. We knew how to have a family the same. And just realizing that being that far apart is really very small in the grand scheme of things, because we're all so close together.
Very nice. Now, as coming kind of back to the United States and what you guys do here on a normal basis, what are you most proud of that you have done so far with FFA? Well,
I think that I'm really proud of the opportunities that I've had with the FFA and how we have an organization of 610,240 members, and we all have that passion for agriculture, for learning, for trying to do better in our careers. Like Kristen said, you know, premier leadership, personal growth, and career success, our mission, and how we've gotten to live that. I'm so proud to be a part of an organization that gives that opportunity to so many students from all different backgrounds. No matter if you grew up on a farm or in an apartment downtown in a big city, there's a place for you in agriculture, and it's awesome to see those students really realize that and that light bulb to go off for them. And I've loved getting that opportunity to see that and see those students really excited about agriculture and learning where their place is and what their future might be.
Very nice. And what about you, Kristen?
You know, the vision of our organization basically boils down into creating strong leaders, strong communities, and strengthening American agriculture. And I'm just proud to be a part of making that vision come to life. I get to press pause on my college experience for a year and throw all of my energy and all that I have into growing these students so they can become leaders and then affect their communities and affect American agriculture. And just being a little cog in that process is a great honor to me. I'm really proud of that.
Well, and you guys, you're both so impressive, both great leaders. We're so proud to have you in the ag community. And thank you very much for taking the time. How long are you here in Nashville right now?
So we're here in Nashville for the rest of today, and then we'll actually do a few things in Memphis before heading to Iowa next week.
All right, you're busy. Well, safe travels to the both of you, and it's really nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.
All right, be sure to stay tuned. Another full half hour of your Market Day Report right after this.